Hello, this is Don with Donovan Services, and today I want to talk about my thoughts on buying a dump trailer or a dump truck for your growing lawn care landscaping business. Now, a couple years ago, I was trying to find some answers myself before I purchased my dump truck. So, these are my thoughts about it. This is my dump truck. It's a pretty large truck. It's an 8.1 liter, 14-foot bed. So there is a lot of room in this truck. It does need a little bit of work right now. I gotta put this handle back in here. Nothing too major. Everything works fine. It's a 2001. It only has 60,000 miles on it. And it has a brand new transmission. Now, this truck does good for me in the fall time. However, I noticed when I purchased this truck, my insurance went up very high. It probably doubled when I made this purchase due to the fact that you have to have commercial insurance in order to drive this truck. Now, before I purchased this truck, I wanted some answers what other businesses thought, which route they should take, should they buy a dump trailer or a dump truck, or what they think about it. And my honest opinion is now I wish I bought a dump trailer. The reason why I wish I bought a dump trailer is that a dump trailer, I wouldn't have to have insurance like I do have to have insurance on this big dump truck. Another thing, I wouldn't have to, a dump trailer, there's less things to maintain than this dump truck. You don't have the motor, or you don't have all the things that you have to maintain like you do on a truck rather than a trailer. Now, I have made my money off of this truck, but now that I've owned this truck, I kind of wish that I bought a dump trailer. So think about that before you purchase a dump truck. If you're thinking about purchasing a dump truck, just know that it's going to cost a lot of money to run and operate. Not only the truck is going to cost a lot of money, it's going to cost a lot of money just to maintain and tag it and have it on the road. Okay, those are some things that I didn't think about at first before I purchased this truck. Now, if I would redo it again, I would probably purchase a dump trailer. The reason why I had to come and make this kind of purchase was, in my area, I have a lot of leaf removals, and I couldn't do any, that required them to get hauled away due to the fact that I didn't have any type of big trailer or any type of way to haul off leaves. My objective was going to be to put a leaf vac system on the back of this truck and do it that way. But, I really don't do that much money in leaves, to tell you the truth. But this truck does come in handy with hauling things. And, I make the money every month to keep it. Now that I kept it, and now that I put that transmission in it, and it only has 60,000 miles, and it's a good backup truck to have, and it's just something that I need to have in my business in order for it to grow. It is an 8.1 liter, and that's a pretty big engine, and it guzzles gas. This truck, honestly, it runs brand new. I never had a problem with it. I did have a few problems with it. A few technical problems, because the person that owned this truck before me, they neglected it. It does have that big top on the back of it. I bought it off of a tree company. It's a chipper truck. And I like that top because, in my area, you have to cover your load no matter what you have on the back of your truck. And I like it due to the fact that you can just blow the leaves, or just put the leaves in the back of the truck, and you know, not have to worry about tarping it or nothing. It does have a hole on top of the big bed that I want to fix, because when it rains inside of the truck, it makes it really, the leaves stick to the sides and to the bottom of the bed. So I want to make it so that does not happen. So that's a little bit of, you know, my situation, that if I would redo it now, I would probably lean more towards purchasing a dump trailer rather than having this truck, due to the fact I would save money throughout the year. Now, another factor that you have to put in place is that dump trailers are not cheap either. I paid $6,000 for this, or maybe $6,500 with the top for this truck. Like I said, when I bought this truck, you know, I think it only had 50,000 miles on it, but I did notice that the transmission was going bad. But however, I did gain. When I bought this truck, I got about $4,000 worth of jobs that I wouldn't have been able to do without this truck. So it did pay for itself pretty much right away. I did have to put $3,000 in a transmission. However, now that I've done all this work to it, it runs brand new. I mean, the AC works and everything. It's not a full-wheel drive. I wish it was. That way I could have a plow on it. I could probably still put a plow on it if I wish. So that's about it. Thank you for watching Dynamo Services. It's a 14-foot bed, so it's a pretty big truck. And it has a lot of power, and you really need to know what you're doing while you're driving it down the road. I mean, because if you wreck this thing, you can kill somebody with it. The frame is extremely big. As you can see, that frame is very big. It's probably about a foot worth of, it's probably about 12 inches of frame right there. 12 inches of steel. So it's a very heavy duty truck. So thank you for watching Dynamo Services.